What are the three hottest and the three quietest neighborhoods in the Portland metro real estate market? Let's take a look. So the criteria that I use to come up with the hottest and the quietest neighborhoods so far for the month of October, it's based on appreciation and depreciation, and that's year over year, comparing the month of October of 23 to the month of October 24 average sale price. One thing that you will note as we go through these areas is that some of the areas with the lowest rates of appreciation have currently the highest amount of activity, buyer activity going on. So things are definitely shifting across the metro area, but also in these areas that had been seeing or kind of struggling through this last year. So the first area that we're going to talk about is Gresham and Troutdale, and you can see that this is based on the regions that RMLS has divided the metro area up into. And on this map, you can see the area that they're talking about. So in Gresham, Troutdale, the average sale price is $505,900. That's a 4.1 increase over October of 2023. Days on market, about 53. And that measure of buyer activity, so how many deals went under contract in 2024 versus 2023, well, it's up 5.9%. The area with the second highest rate of appreciation is Oregon City, and you can see here in this map that it's a pretty big area that extends down to Canby and to Molalla and to Estacada. Average sale price for this region is $618,900. Pending sales this year versus last year, this is where it's a really bonkers number, 59.4%, an increase, a gain of 59.4% more purchase agreements agreed to by buyers and sellers this year versus last year. We've been seeing that over the last couple of months across the metro area where we're really outpacing last year's numbers, and this is a prime example of that. Total days on market on average, homes spent about 59 days on the market before receiving an acceptable offer. Number 3 for rate of appreciation, that's all of Columbia County. You can see here the region that they're talking about. It, again, a kind of a big region, but it includes Scappoose and St. Helens. Again, 3.9% appreciation on par with what we're seeing in Oregon City. Pending sales this year versus last year, up 40.5%, 59 days on market, and then the average sale price in that area, $453,400. Honorable mention came in for West Portland. Here you can see the region that West Portland encompasses, down to Lake Oswego, kind of along the river, all the way up through the Southwest and West Hills. The rate of appreciation for West Portland was up 3.2%, with an average sale price of $736,300. The number of sales, so the gain in the number of purchase agreements, the number of pending sales, was up 25.8%. That's really good, especially compared to last month. That's a pretty good gain, with 70 days on market. So the area with the third worst or the third lowest gain in equity was Southeast Portland. You can see here in this map the area that we're talking about. It's basically that area between Burnside and the river, starting at about Williams and headed east from there until we run into Gresham. 0.0% gain. So no gain, no loss, but of course when we put that against the inflation rate for this year, not great for this area, so it is kind of losing value. Average sale price, $519,500. The number though, here we go again, the number of pending deals this year versus last year for the month of October, it's a gain of 32.8%. So a lot of buyers out there picking up properties left and right in that neighborhood. Days on market, 58 days. So the next area that we're looking at is Northeast Portland. That's the area with the second quietest rate of appreciation, second lowest rate of appreciation. In fact, it's depreciation at 0.2%, so a loss of 0.2% in equity. You can see the region here. It's, just again, Burnside up to the river, and then Williams all the way out to Gresham. Average sale price for that area, $576,100. But again, here we go, 37.3% increase in the number of offers accepted in 2024 versus 2023. So again, a lot more activity in that neighborhood. Average days on market, only 39, which is one of the lowest, definitely on the lower end for days on market in the metro area. And the neighborhood with the lowest rate of appreciation, so the highest rate of depreciation, is North Portland. It's down 3.2%. Average sale price $469,500. We're seeing kind of a more modest number, 11.9% increase in the number of pending transactions from 23 to 24. However, that's coming off of a couple of months where that number was up in the 30s. Average sale price $469,500, and on average they spent around 56 days on the market. Homes spent around 56 days on the market before they received an acceptable offer. One area that I did want to mention, even though it is across the border in Washington, is Vancouver, but actually the entirety of Clark County taken into consideration. It is technically part of the metro area, even though folks up in Vancouver may not say so or may not agree with that, but I've seen those bridges. Those bridges are extremely busy with people going back and forth to work and to shop. So I did want to mention Vancouver up there is doing really, really well. In fact, it's one of the highest rates of appreciation in the metro area. So the average sale price in Vancouver is up 7.1% over October of 2023. That's with an increase in pending sales of 33.7. So still, again, a really big number, lots of activity, which is what we've been seeing over the last about 2 months now. And then days on market increased from 41 days in 23 to 63 days in 2024. So there we have it, the hottest and the quietest neighborhoods when it comes to appreciation in the metro area. If you have any questions about what's going on in your specific neighborhood, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always happy to share what I know. And do check in here every Friday as we run down the stats and trends that we're seeing in the market in the Portland metro area and what we think is coming down the line. I look forward to seeing you then.